Hey y'all, so we're gonna jump straight into this video. Today's hair is provided by WowAfrican Hair. This is their 12-inch like messy curly wig, and I'm gonna go ahead and install this wig for you today. As I mentioned, this is a 12-inch curly wig. It does come with the knots already bleached. All I had to do was a little bit more plucking, but it does come with the combs and everything inside. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and stay tuned. Let's get to it. First, we're going to start this video off with me doing the styling process. I already went ahead and plucked this wig, and as you've seen from the unboxing, and as I mentioned, the hairline already came with, well, the wig already came with bleached knots, and it was pre-plucked, but I decided to go in some more and add some extra plucking to give it a more natural look. And I'm going to start by taking my hot comb and my glam wax stick, and I just went ahead and made my side part. And now I'm adding the wax stock and hot comb, the parting area first. Now I will be doing a crimped bob look for this tutorial, and I just kind of wanted to style the wig before installing. That way it was easier for me because I cannot crimp my own hair with the wig already on. So I definitely had to crimp it first before installing it. And as something I have not done in a very, very long time, I actually applied this wig gluelessly. So I will not be using any adhesive for this install today. So I'm going to show you guys one of my glueless techniques, but we will get into that later on in this video. But for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and get those roots hot combed. And once everything is all hot combed and pressed out and flat and neat, I will go in with my bed head crimper, and it is a 4-level crimper, and I will be using level 3 for the second to largest size crimping level that you can do with this crimper. So as far as the hair, I'm not going to add any holding spray or anything because one, this wig is really soft. It's already a water wave pattern, so once you add the crimps, it would just kind of like define the curls in a crimp looking type of way. So I'm just going to go in with my crimping iron, as I mentioned, on level 3, and just crimp this bob until it all has been crimped. When you are crimping the sections for the crimp look, as far as doing the bob, you do not have to go track by track. I just like to grab like somewhat of big sections and just crimp it together, simply because you don't want to put too many crimps and then it's just like too much going on. You just want to add the right amount of crimps to the hair to give it the right, just to give it a certain type of look. I can't really explain what I mean, but it's just a difference on how you crimp. The way you crimp and the size you crimp the hair is very important. So that's why I kind of wanted to do like large crimps, but like I mentioned, don't do too many crimps in it. Kind of space it out, that way it don't look too big or too bulky, and it will fall just right in place where it needs to be and have that, that nice little look to it. So I'm going to continue to crimp it. I'm going to do most of it off camera, but I will come back on when I'm finishing up the other side. So just keep watching. crimped up, I'm going to just go ahead and crimp the very top. Now with this part, I am going to crimp the hair falling more so down into the face. Don't crimp it directly to the side. You want to kind of crimp it coming straight forward in an angle. You know, that way when you actually install the wig, it will fall more so in your face versus directly to the side. Like, you do want to give this, you know, this look like a volumized look, but also have it like fall in your face. If you were to crimp it directly to the side, I think it would look kind of weird. So yeah, just crimp it in the face. But you know, you can always move it out your face once it's installed. But you do need your crimps to fall a certain way in order for the look to kind of make sense. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm fried as hell, but anywho, the wig is done being crimped. I'm just going to slap this on my head. I ain't gonna lie, at first when I crimped this, I thought it was going to look so freaking dumb. Like, I really thought it was going to be a bad idea that I did this. But once I began to install my wig and just seeing how it was laying, I was like, all right, it might be some, you know, good results at the end of this. So for starters, I'm just going to go ahead and cut the extra lace from around the ears because, as I mentioned, this will be a glueless. And I did say glueless, meaning no glue, no adhesive, no none of that. This will be a glueless installation. And y'all know I usually glue everything because I have my own brand and my own products and all that. But I was only going to wear this for probably like 4 days because I'm doing my hair again for Halloween. So I said, you know what, I'm just going to just get this thing, you know, stuck but not stuck. So for those who was tuned into the live that night when we actually went live on my YouTube channel, I did tell y'all that this, you know, I was doing a glueless install, and I was going to tell y'all I'm going to show you guys one of my methods that I do for a glueless install. And that means today, as you can see, as I'm spraying on my edges, Tresemme holding spray will be our best friend in this video. So first you want to go ahead and clean your hairline and then add the holding spray to kind of push back your edges. I do have a stocking cap on, but a ball cap method is not necessary. You could just push the cap back. And now I'm going to take some Java colored foundation and apply it on the inside and top of the lace. And once I get all of that applied, I will put the lace down and begin to tack my wig down using the holding spray method, you know, using the Tresemme. And usually with this method, it's just best you go section by section, because trying to spray the whole hairline at once and pull it all down, yeah, it's going to piss you off. So what I like to do is just cut the wig in half. Well, not cut the wig in half, cut the front of the lace, you know, kind of bust it down in half. And I'm just going to go in with the razor, eyebrow razor, and just razor off the extra lace first on one side. And then I'm going to spray it down. Well, spray, you can do it two ways. You can spray underneath the lace and then push the lace down and blow dry it. Or you can place your lace on and then spray the holding spray afterwards. It's up to you. But I'm just going to go ahead and spray on top, and then I'm going to go in with the blow dryer on the heat setting, and you just want to blow dry until most of that thing is tacked down, if not, you know, all of it, because I am going to spray it a few times and of course tie it down with the melt belt, which will be later on. But I just kind of want to get it in place, and then once I get that section molded down in place, I'm just going to pull out this section for the baby hair, and just plait that out the way. And then I'm going to work on section 2, which will be the middle section, and, you know, razor off the rest of that lace, and then spray down the middle section and do the same exact steps. Spray it down, blow dry it on heat, pull out the section for the baby hairs, plait it, and then I'm going to do the same thing with the last section as well until I have all of the baby hairs pulled out, sectioned off, and all of the lace is, you know, sprayed down. So just keep watching and you guys will see what I mean. It's kind of like hard for you to understand. So now that I have all of the part section off, and I just pretty much like have these sections in my mouth, I'm going to take that wax stick and apply it on my hairline again, and I'm going to hot comb the roots out some more. I had did this already, so to be honest, I don't know what the hell I did it twice for, but you know, whatever. And now I'm just going to take that holding spray once again and spray across the hairline and just, you know, take the melt belt and tie the hairline down. And because this is a glueless method, you know, you want to make sure that you let that holding spray dry completely. And once you remove your melt belt, it should look something like this, melted into your skin, but glueless. And now I'm just going to go ahead and take my comb and just comb out all of the section that I will be using for baby hairs. And just, you know, once I do every section, I will razor comb the baby hairs down with the eyebrow razor. And, you know, at first I attempted to try to swoop these damn baby hairs on camera, but it just never works in my favor. And it goes like that every single time. So, yeah, I'm going to end up, you know, swooping my baby hairs off camera, and then I will come back on. But for the baby hairs, I did use, once again, Tresemme holding spray for the baby hairs to get it all, you know, nice and molded into place. And I did, I did do the little exotic baby hairs, little swigglies here and there, a little S-curl, a little Captain Hook and all that. So, just, you know, stay tuned for what those baby hairs will look like. And, you know, just see how I finish up the look. So, keep watching. And yeah, so like I told y'all, I could never do my baby hairs on camera. So I did them off camera. And now I have them where I want them to be. I'm going to take that Tresemme once again. And I sprayed across the hairline. And I'm just taking a melt belt once again and just tying that down. And in the meantime, between time, I'm just gonna go ahead and like kind of comb the crimps out. It just, even though I didn't use any holding spray on the crimps, it just gave it like a really nice soft look. And I love how crimps look on hair that's like body wave or water wave. It just looks so cute, and it's like you defining the curls a little bit. So, you know, yeah, that's what I did. And I'm just taking some of that same holding spray and, you know, just combing it smooth and whatever I feel needs to be, you know, laid down and all that. And I am going to just cut just maybe an inch, not too much, off the side of the bob that's going to fall behind my ear, just to make sure it's like somewhat asymmetrical looking, but just not too much. So I'm just going to cut, like I mentioned, about an inch, maybe even less than an inch, because I don't feel like I really chopped much off. But once I get it all cleaned up, I'm going to go ahead and remove that elastic band. But this is what the bob looks like all around. And after peeling off that elastic for the last time, I'm going to define my part using, you know, the foundation, concealer spray, whatever stuff. And then I'm going to take some oil sheen and spray it on my hairline too, just to remove some of the whiteness, because, you know, I done used this holding spray so many times in this video, so it was bound to happen. But that's why I just went in with that oil sheen and I just sprayed it and just tapped my fingers across the hairline so it could give it a nice little shine and there's no weird ashy look to it. But however, I'm just going to tack up some areas as far as completing the style. And once I have everything swooped or laid how I want it to be, I would just go ahead, define that part, and, you know, do that oil sheen thing I told y'all about. So just stay tuned for the finishing results. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I will drop a little video at the end once I actually, you know, well, I was supposed to do my makeup, but yeah, I got, you know, annoyed, so I just wiped it all off. So y'all would just see like the finishing look, you know, on some basic regular type of tips. So let me know anyways what y'all think down below in the comments about this bob. This hair, as you've seen from the beginning, is from WowAfrican Hair, and as I always say, they never disappoint. Like, from every freaking wig they give me is always bomb. And this is my second favorite. My first favorite was the blonde highlighted wig they gave me. So thank y'all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.